Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pamela if you're new here. So I really wanted to do a review on the e.l.f. powder foundation that just came out, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I just decided to pick up their CC cream. I actually always seen this, but I never picked it up, so I wanted to try it out for you guys. It's been out for a while, and you guys know I'm really late when it comes down to trying out different foundations or skin tints or anything like that, so bear with me. So I haven't tried any of these before, and I haven't watched any reviews on them, so I really don't know if it's good or not. So I'm really gonna give you my honest opinion about this. Not sponsored, by the way. You guys already know my skin has been great. It's been wonderful. I haven't had any complaints. It's actually very smooth right now, and I'm so proud of it. I still have the dark marks. I haven't done anything to try to lighten them yet, so I know you guys have been wanting a video on that as well. So as far as right now, I'm going to review this as far as how the coverage is on my skin. I will also do a wear test for you guys to see how it holds up throughout the day. You guys already know the drill. So if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe down below and like this video for more. And yeah, let's get started. So I already did my brows, obviously, and I also use this primer right here. It's the Smashbox primer. I like it because it feels like a moisturizer. It's called the Photo Finish Primerizer. So it really seeps into the skin. I like it so much. I'm just going to go in and try to figure out which one's my color. I got two colors here. I don't know why I got light. It kind of looks dark in the tube, so I just picked anything that looked like it was close to my skin tone, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know why I did that, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be my match. So I got light 280 and neutral, and medium 330 and warm. I'm just going to read off the bottle because you guys don't really care about the claims. We just want to know how it sits on the skin. So this is the Camo CC cream by e.l.f. It's the color correcting full coverage natural finish, collagen peptides, and niacinamide. And it has sunscreen in it, SPF 30, so that's pretty good. I genuinely love when skin tints or CC creams have sunscreen in it, because if you guys have ever put sunscreen on before your makeup, sometimes it gets like it kind of lifts off the skin and it kind of leaves a residue. I really like it when it comes inside of it so that you don't have to add like an extra layer or whatever. So I'm just gonna go in with a brush. I'm just gonna use the Makiage brush. I really like this one. I'm pretty sure this is not my color, but I'm gonna go in with the light one first. Yeah. What was I thinking? The medium shade in 330. Wow, I feel like the medium shade is kind of light. I should have got something a little darker. We gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. Sometimes I like using my hands, especially when it comes down to like CC creams or skin tints, but since it's supposed to be full coverage, I kind of just want to use a brush because I feel like the coverage is a little bit better with a brush, and then we'll see how it builds up. But I'm just gonna do this side first. Yeah, it's so light. I don't know why I did that. So right off the bat, the coverage looks pretty good actually. And low-key, I don't know, I feel like it kind of matches my skin, kind of. Like obviously I could have went a little darker, but I think like with bronzer and stuff like that, it won't be too bad. And that's like one layer. I would definitely say this is very medium coverage. I don't know if you guys can see my dark marks still peeking through. It's definitely natural finish, like it's not dewy or anything. It's pretty much very skin-like. So this is one layer on this side, and then this is the other side of my face. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm gonna go in with one more layer. I just feel like I can only wear this in the winter time, obviously. Despite the fact that it's a little tad bit light on me, I think I could pull it off. My skin looks pretty glowy underneath, but it's not super dewy at all, so I don't feel it on my skin at all. I just feel like the look and texture of it, you can definitely see it on the skin. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on this side. This is 1 layer, 2 layers. I'm just do 1 more on this side just so that we can keep it consistent. My forehead is pretty dark compared to the rest of my face. So I know you're gonna be able to see it sitting on my forehead, but I'm just gonna put it up here anyways to kind of even everything out. I do look very, very glowy. It's definitely because I did like all of my skincare right before I filmed this, but I definitely do feel like because it's a natural finish, it lets your skin show through a little bit more. I don't feel it sitting on my face. It doesn't feel heavy at all. I actually kind of really like the texture of this just because I feel like you don't have to set it if you don't want to. So what do you guys think so far? I think it looks pretty damn good. For it being such an affordable CC cream, I definitely do think it gets the job done. It definitely conceals. I don't feel like I have to use concealer if I don't want to. I feel like my skin is showing through, so it's a very natural finish for sure. And I look pretty healthy. I mean, I'm not mad at it. Even though it was a little bit light on my skin, I do feel like it kind of adjusted to my skin tone. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if this oxidizes, but I feel like it doesn't look that bad on my skin. My skin looks super smooth and very radiant, and I think I might like this one, you guys. I think my skin looks pretty good considering that I didn't put any other products on my face. Like, this is a really good base to work with. I will obviously have to put on the rest of my makeup to get the final result on what I think about this so far, but I really do think like it's pretty good for an e.l.f. CC cream. I do think it's pretty good, especially at the price point that it's at. But yeah, so I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and show you guys the final look. It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist. Get away, come chase beach views and every day. All I wanna hear is an episode how we play. Sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you. Think I wish away. Really wanna, I just wanna get away. Sit right next to you. I don't wanna kiss you. Yeah, I just wanna feel you. Feel you. Guys, so this is the final look. Obviously it's my everyday makeup routine, so it looks like the rest of my looks. So if you guys are interested in knowing my everyday makeup routine, I have a video just about that, so I'll link it down below for you guys if you guys want to check it out. This is what the CC cream is looking like. I do feel like it is a little light, but I don't mind it because I didn't have to conceal that much and I didn't have to brighten my skin at all, so I really do feel like it matches pretty well. I bronzed up my face. I also put some blush. That's about it. I mean, all this glowiness and dewiness is just from my skin underneath, so I didn't put any highlight or anything like that on, and it looks pretty damn good. So honestly, right off the bat, I do feel like it's not dewy at all, so you may have to like add some setting spray or just put a little bit moisture back into your skin, because after I set my under eyes, I felt like I was just a tad bit dry, so I did set my skin with a spray. I'm not dewy at all, even though I look dewy. My skin is it's more on the matte side, but it's not completely matte, if that makes sense. I do feel like my skin is very smooth looking right now. I don't know, it's giving me kind of like soft focus vibes. I kind of like it. It's very flattering. I added a lot of bronzer to my forehead, as you guys can see, and it balanced out the rest of it really well, so I don't mind that it is a little bit light on me. I want to get you guys up close so you guys can see like my skin, how good it looks. Really liking it so far. I definitely do think it does a lot for just it being one step. Like all you're doing is adding that one product and it's covering so many steps. Like it's evening out your skin tone, it's concealing your under eyes, it's giving you SPF at the same time. So I definitely do think like this would be really, really good to have in like your 5-minute makeup routine. All the products that I've used on top of it sit really, really well on top, and it all blends together very, very nicely because it is that natural finish. So I genuinely love it so far. Let me see what time it is. So right now it's 12:03. So I'll be wearing this as long as I can. You guys know I like doing like 10 hours or so, but I'll be checking in with you guys throughout the day to show you guys how it's holding up or if I'm getting oily or anything like that. But yeah, so far so good. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hi guys, so it's about 4 p.m. right now. It's been about 4 hours since I applied this CC cream and it's holding up very, very well. I would definitely say that it's not at all oily at all. My skin looks so soft still and I do feel hydrated. Like I don't feel like it's drying out my skin at all. I don't feel like it's clinging on to anything. However, around my mouth area, I definitely feel like there's a little bit of separation towards like the creases of my mouth. It's not like such a big deal, but I definitely noticed that as far as like something that's different since I applied it. I've also had a little bit of creasing under the eyes, and the concealer I use doesn't really crease on me ever. So this is the first time it creased, so that's how I know it's the CC cream. So I don't really mind it at all, you guys. Like when it comes down to stuff like that, I literally just tap it out with my finger and I'm good to go. I only wore a mask today once and it didn't transfer. I'm not sure if it's just because I didn't wear a really tight mask or whatever. The CC cream is definitely a natural finish because it hasn't really like moved around at all, and that's kind of how I can tell if it's a little too dewy for me. But it's honestly been good. I didn't even have to set it at all. I didn't have to touch up. So still have a few more things to do later on today / tonight, and I'll show you guys any changes if any. As far as right now, it's honestly sitting on my skin really, really nicely. I'm loving it so far and it's really comfortable to wear. So if you are somebody like me who doesn't like to wear makeup because it starts to feel uncomfortable after a few hours, this one definitely feels comfortable even right now. Like I don't feel like I want to take it off. I don't feel like my pores are being clogged or that I just have stuff on my face. So it's been so good so far. Everything is still intact. I will update you guys in a few more hours. So it's about 10 p.m. which means this CC cream has been on my skin for about 10 hours and I'm ready to take it off. I actually wanted to film in the bathroom because the lighting is a little bit better. I just kind of want to give you guys a close look on what's going on with the CC cream so far. Before I get into like what it looks like, I do feel like it's a great CC cream. However, I feel like it's not meant to last this long because I've been noticing the past few hours a lot of separation, and it's not like a big deal to me because I genuinely don't even wear makeup this long, but I do feel like compared to all the other skin tints and CC creams that I've tried, this one is the only one that really did separate. I'm starting to get a little oily, but you can't really tell because I kind of like wiped my face on accident. But other than that, like the color was really good. It was sitting on my skin really well throughout the whole day. I feel like it didn't really transfer too much. I didn't have a problem with it until about a few hours ago. So if you're going to work or just doing things really quick and you just need a quick, you know, a quick fix before you head out the door, I really do think it's a good product for that. But if you want something to last you all night, I just don't think that this will actually last you. I don't even have oily skin like that, but imagine if somebody does have super oily skin. I don't think that this would last at all. I didn't set my face either, just under my eyes I did, and I feel like I got a little oily just on my forehead, which is the only area I didn't set. So I feel like if you wanted it to last as far as like being oily and stuff like that, definitely set it. I just want to show you guys really quick up close. So I do have a lot of separation by my nose area. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's basically clinging to my nose creases and it's kind of separating in this area. And then you can also see like a lot of it has rubbed off from the dark spots. And then I have a lot of separation like around my mouth. So I don't know if you guys can see it kind of like breaking up a little bit. But I can definitely see that it's like sitting on the skin now. Before it wasn't too bad, but now you can obviously see it sitting on top of the skin. And this is where I got oily. As you guys can see, it kind of just rubs off. See a little bit of separation on this side of my nose as well. The rest of my face isn't too bad, it just kind of looks dry. I don't really have a problem with it at all. I feel like I would use it again. I just don't think it would be my favorite. So I definitely recommend this if you just want something quick and easy to use for like a 5-minute makeup routine. Other than that, I do feel like there's better ones out there. Obviously they're a little bit more pricier, but I feel like I fell in love with so many other ones and this one doesn't make the cut. But yeah, I just wanted to be honest with you guys. I was really impressed in the beginning. But as far as it holding up throughout the day, I just don't think that this one's it. This is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my e.l.f. CC cream review and first impressions. But if you did, please give it a thumbs up so I know to make more videos, and also subscribe if you're new to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.